I broke my rule. That's way too close to my face. I am friendly with my tenant. Because running a rental property is a business, and you got to be careful of mixing personal with business. They talk about the risks of, for example, doing business with family, doing business with friends. Right? In this case, it would be getting friendly with your tenant. And I'm not talking about a porn movie. I always thought that, I still think so, it's good to keep a line between you and your customers, between you and your tenants. They're not your friends, they're your customers, right? The thing is, you blur the lines, and that's where problems come in, right? They run into financial hardship, and then they want you to reduce the rent. And hey, there may be instances where that works for you, and maybe you do it, right? But the decision to do that or not with a tenant that you've gotten friendly with is a little sticky. Icky, sticky, 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 icky. Because then they could take advantage and be like, wow, after all that I've done for you, blah, 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 right? Gets a little tricky. And then you stop thinking business, and you start thinking friendship, and then you start doing things bad for the business. Then the friendship dies, and so does your business, right? You let friendship take your business away. So the other day, because of all the craziness going on with that crazy tenant, I bought dinner for 2 of my tenants. I bought them dinner at my favorite restaurant, and I delivered it to them. And my other tenant I've gotten really cool with, so he didn't even actually invite me in, but it was kind of mutually understood kind of thing. My van is in the shop for the transmission issue, so he offered to pick me up because I told him I was going to do Uber. He knows that I'm running out of money. Things are not good right now. He offered to pick me up, so he picked me up. And when we got home, we were walking out of the car, and he says, we shouldn't go in together. Because, things are complicated, right? We got that crazy tenant, and got an eviction going, and he's doing all this craziness. The police are involved. The last thing we want to do is to promote an image of like, we are colluding together, we're friends. I got to keep it professional, just business, at least as far as appearances. So he said that, and I just knew. So he went in. I went in around the back and came up, and I went up to his unit, and the door was open. I went in, and he got me a plate, and we just had dinner, talking about that crazy guy, all the random stuff. He's a really cool guy. Him and his girlfriend, they're pretty awesome. They are frustrated as I am frustrated with the craziness going on. They're frustrated for me, and they try to help as best they can, even though he's my tenant. He's paying good money, right, to stay there, and having to deal with collateral damage from this lunatic. And on top of that, he's trying to help me out. When I didn't have a leaf blower, he got a leaf blower, helped clean up the yard, cleaned up that trash from the other guy twice. he's been really cool, which is why I believe accidentally, but he's been paying the old rent. His rent was increased per the lease. That's not even my lease. I inherited the lease. But he should be paying me $50 more, I think, than what he is. Or a little bit more than that. And I let it go. It's all good. You know, he's been helping me out. The least I could do is let him get a little reduction on the rent. And that's gonna change though. It's been some months now, and I'm really getting into financial hardship, so I can't afford to be giving out discounts. It's been great and all, but I'm gonna let him know, you know, he's got to pay the actual lease amount. And then whenever the lease, I mean, by the time his lease expires, I'm gonna be good. So it's all good. But whenever that time comes, I'll do a small increase, nothing big, nothing crazy. Even though his apartment is easily worth $200 more, right? But he's good. He's a good tenant. I want to keep him. But am I crossing the line, getting too friendly with the tenant, crossing business with what is becoming like a friendship? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not perfect. I'm human. I'm just going along and doing what comes natural and hoping I don't get burned. I mean, I can see the guy seems to be a good guy. I'm not too worried about him doing the wrong thing, but he is in a position that he could easily take advantage. Because he's seeing how much power that crazy tenant has, how much he's getting away with, and he's doing some craziness. So this tenant could easily do some much more subtle things that takes advantage of the power dynamic where tenants have more power than the homeowners. I'm very vulnerable to him because, again, he's seeing all the stuff that's going on, so he has a lot of knowledge, much more than a typical tenant would, in terms of the power that he has. So with us getting friendly, it's really a risky thing. Perhaps not the best decision from a business standpoint. It's certainly violating my initial plan. But I'm going to go with the flow and keep on keeping on. We'll see what happens. Anyway, hopefully you can hear anything I said at all in this live stream. This is the Debate Me channel. Debate me in the comment section below. Click on the like button, subscribe, smash that bell. Be well. This is my first live stream from my brand new Samsung Galaxy S23. I finally got rid of that other phone that had no space, that was cracked up, was problematic. My phone is so important to my business and my life in general. I gotta have a phone that's working properly. So I just did it. I did a trade-in. I'm liking it so far. Good low light. We'll see. Looking forward to doing more content on the new phone. Tell me what you guys think. How's the sound? How's the image quality? I'm actually impressed that I'm still getting reception, because usually I lose you guys with the old phone where I'm at right now. So I'm curious to know how this looks. Was it breaking up a lot? How was the sound? This is just the raw, straight into the camera's mic. Really, really curious to know how that looks. Anyway, until next time, I'm out. Lisa's in the house. Lisa's in the house. Lawbreaker. Who's lawbreaker? Who's breaking the law? Breaking the law, breaking the law. Breaking the law, breaking the law. How's it go? I forgot. That's all I remember is breaking the law. Is it breaking the law? Breaking the law, breaking. There's some song that says that. That's like 80s or something. I don't remember. I'm getting old. I'm getting old. Oh shit! Didn't hear anything till now. Oh man. Oh well. Well, this will be a test. This is a test run. This is gonna be be a test run. We're gonna see how this works. I mean, I found my mic because of the audio, the plumbing thing. I got my my little microphone that I can plug into it, which should be a higher quality microphone. I can put it close to my mouth. So hopefully I can get better audio quality when I'm driving this loud ass car. And yes, I'm driving a loud ass car again because my van is still in the shop. They're talking about $3,200 for a new transmission. ChatGPT says that's the upper part of the price range. So hopefully it's on the lower side, which is like $1,500. That still sucks because I'm really, really getting to the bottom. Like, I do not have the rent. I'm in the mortgage right now. And I just did the $1,000 almost for the plumbing thing. It is not a good time. It is not a good time financially. So, $1,500 for a transmission, even $500 for a new transmission sucks. Not looking forward to that. Anyway, let me focus on the road and get my ass home. Until next time.